So Vivi, why don't you just start by telling me why you wanted to work at WCPI?
So I knew that I wanted to work in government eventually in my career and probably in DC, obviously, but I didn't realize how much I had to learn and that I could do that without being on the hill, which hopefully one day I will get to, but WCPI seemed like the perfect balance.
So what's your favorite part about working at WCPI now that you're here?
The people that I work with, everyone is so kind and has a lot to share about their career, information, everything. They're really, really helpful. I didn't think I would actually find myself relating to a lot of the topics of our briefings. It's kind of eye-opening how connected you are to a lot more than you assume.
A lot of the people that are probably going to watch this video are prospective interns or people that would like to work for WCPI. So can you just give us a bit of a rundown what your day-to-day looks like?
Every morning, I update my draft of the WLU, the weekly legislative update. I really like doing that, get to see what happened the day before in Congress. And then the rest of my day, I spend doing tasks for almost anyone and everyone. So whether that's stuff with the communications associate or vice president, working with fundraising. I also get to talk to people throughout my day because I'm working with so many people on different projects, which is really fun.
How do you see this internship kind of influencing your future career?
One of the big things is that I've realized that I like working in kind of a specific issue area rather than trying to handle everything. So you get to actually focus on something. I've gotten to see particular bills that were introduced in September. I've gotten to see that they have a hearing now or they're being put to a floor vote. So that's really interesting, getting to stay involved with particular issues. I intend to go to law school, but this has really opened my eyes to the fact that you don't really need to. I do still want to, but it's nice to know that if I don't, I can still work with the same issues and the same people that I want to.
That's really great to hear. And we are all a team of women, and women's leadership is something we really emphasize at WCPI. So how does women's leadership inspire you?
I think the biggest thing is that every woman you meet has a different story. In a lot of our briefings, we've heard from women I would have never, ever come into contact with. Everyone had something valuable to add because of a different experience they have and a different, career path that they have. You don't know what's out there until somebody puts it in your face sometimes.
So can you talk about the impact of this internship being paid as well?
Absolutely. Whether I was going to be paid or not was a big factor in where I decided to apply for internships and what I was ultimately going to accept. While you're in college, things get expensive. It's helpful to know that this is also something that is jumpstarting my financial independence, which is not always possible in college internships because they're generally unpaid, especially in this field.
What is kind of your biggest takeaway from this internship, and is there any advice you'd like to give to any future interns?
I think my biggest takeaway is just to kind of jump at any chance you can. If you have some downtime, watch a congressional hearing. If there's a project you want to work on, ask, talk to everyone. It can be really scary, but WCPI has a pretty close team. So just one-on-one meet with people, hear about their careers, just get to know them, because it's so easy when you're an intern to be intimidated by everyone. If there's someone interesting in a happy hour, a former fellow or something, just reach out. Everyone is really happy to help you, and you just have so much to learn. So it's a great culture to be a part of and take advantage of that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vivi.